Collectively, I think everyone likes Tinkaton. I don't think there's one single Tinkaton hater on the planet. I mean, how could you hate it? It's basically Amy Rose, but as a Pokemon. But it only has 75 attack, and because of that, no one really uses it. But what if Game Freak know what they're doing? What if Tinkaton isn't meant to fulfill a role that's damage, or even utility? What if it's meant to be the ultimate companion? Here's where we enter Hydreigon. Now right off the bat, Tinkaton and Hydreigon have insane synergy because Hydreigon's 4 times weak to Fairy, but if we run Tinkaton next to Hydreigon, we can hit Fairy types with Tinkaton Hammer, which will always be a guaranteed one-shot on most Fairy types as they're not usually physically bulky, which keeps Hydreigon safe. Now normally this wouldn't work because Floette, which is the main Fairy type in the meta right now, is faster than both Tinkaton and Hydreigon, meaning that Hydreigon is still vulnerable to Dazzling Gleam, but we can get around that because Tinkaton has Fake Out, meaning that we can flinch Floette, and then outspeed next turn with Tinkaton Hammer, which is lovely. And in general, I don't know man, Tinkaton at times actually feels very strong, and even though it doesn't have the best attack stat, Tinkaton Hammer being so strong allows Tinkaton to pick up KOs that you normally wouldn't think it would, only with it having the adamant nature. And its abilities are really good as well. It's able to get Own Tempo or Mold Breaker. In this case, we're using Own Tempo because it blocks Intimidate, but Mold Breaker works as well because it allows you to use Fake Out on Frigarath, which is really big. For Tinkaton's moves, we of course have Fake Out and Tinkaton Hammer, but we also have Protect and Play Rough to deal with Dragon types. And for Hydreigon, we have Tailwind, Protect, Dark Pulse because of Basque Legion, and Earth Power to cover for Tinkaton's fight weakness. Here's the full team, but our main core is going to involve Tinkaton and Hydreigon up front, with Mega Delphox and Rotom in the back. But if our opponent tries to start tricking with Frigarath, we have Cleaver with Sharpness and X-Scissor to one-shot it, and we have Decidueye because of potential rain teams. It has Energy Ball for Swampert, and has Aura Sphere for Archaludon. Doesn't have anything for Pelipper, but we do have Rotom, so we're good. With all that said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's get into the Oh, what? There's an announcement? Oh. Well, let's cut to the announcement. I have something to say. This has been a long time coming for me, but I have a second channel, and on my second channel, I posted my first video, which is me getting into Master Ball tier with Cast Form. So if you're interested, go check out the video. Obviously after this one, my second channel will be in the comments, it should be pinned, and it should also be in the description as well. The reason I made a second channel is because I want to post more like, I don't know, like educational Pokemon content / scripted, and I do have a lot of ideas, so definitely make sure to sub. But yeah, let's get into the video. This is a very intriguing team. I don't really know what the idea here is, but Machamp is actually sort of underrated. I've actually used it, and honestly, it's not bad. It really isn't bad. Obviously, it gets a Dynamic Punch, No Guard, Wide Guard as well, Knockoff. Yeah, like Machamp's solid. But regardless though, I think the core does well into this team. So we'll bring, yeah, Tinkaton, Hydreigon, Delphox, and Rotom. Yeah, they have 4 potential Mega Pokemon, which is quite interesting. Yeah, like either Mega Swampert, Lopunny, Lucario, or Altaria. So a lot of options. It's basically impossible to predict who it is, but should be fun to fight. They send out Incineroar and Swampert. Haha, Intimidate doesn't work because we have our own tempo. Honestly, I don't think there's a point using Tailwind here because we're going to outspeed Incineroar and Swampert naturally. So I think we just use Fake Out onto Incineroar and then just straight up Earth Power onto it as well. I think that works here. Okay, let's Fake Out. Earth Power as well. How much do we do? Very good damage. Swampert probably uses Ice Beam, sorry, not Ice Beam, Ice Punch onto Hydreigon if it has it. No, he uses Icy Wind. Icy Wind is interesting. Life Orb as well. Okay, this is a unique Swampert, definitely unique. Okay, what I'm thinking is we Tinkaton Hammer onto Swampert, and we use Earth Power again, and then next time we use Tailwind. Actually, wait, what does more damage? Tinkaton Hammer or Play Rough? Tinkaton Hammer's resisted, so the power of it would be 8. Yeah, so Play Rough does more. My bad, my bad. This Icy Wind again. Okay, yeah, this time we definitely use Tailwind. Tinkaton Hammer, how much do we do? Not that much because it is resisted, so that's fair. In comes the Machamp. Okay, over here we Play Rough onto Machamp. And to be fair, I think we swap Hydreigon into Delphox because Hydreigon is vulnerable to Dynamic Punch, and Machamp will go first because of us being at -2. They use Wide Guard. I think Swampert uses Earthquake then. Yeah, it does. Delphox is not going to take that well. Delphox will not take it well. Yeah. I didn't expect that. That was a good play there. Player off. Does a lot to Machamp. Doesn't KO, but that is valuable damage. Okay, I think over here we go back into Hydreigon. We use Dark Pulse onto Swampert. And then player off again onto Machamp. I think that works here. Yeah. Okay. Machamp uses White Guard again. But I think Swampert goes down to Dark Pulse here. It does. Okay, that's big. Player off. And Machamp goes down. From here, I think we're in a good position. The last Pokemon was Lucario. Probably has the Sash, but that's fine. Over here, we'll use Player off. And we'll use Earth Power. This is actually Mega Lucario. Can it 1v3? Or a Sphere? I think even with the Chopper, we go down to this. Yeah. I think that's cool though. Player off. Does 46%. We just play off again and Thunderbolt. And that should be the match. Tinkaton goes down to Aura Sphere, but I don't think Lucario survives Thunderbolt. Yeah, it doesn't. Good first match from Tinkaton. And let's get to the next one. Okay, this is interesting because I should probably lead off with Delphox here. Because Delphox does well into basically all their Pokemon, or like nearly all their Pokemon. But at the same time, I want to show off the duo of Tinkaton and Hydreigon. But leading with Hydreigon here isn't smart because Whimsicott does have On-Course, so I can't even use Fake Out with Tinkaton, meaning that there's no opportunity to really use Tailwind. But for the sake of the video, I'm still going to do it, just to see if we can pull it off. There is a chance that they don't bring Whimsicott, I suppose. The worst case scenario is that this is Whimsicott and Raichu, because Raichu probably has Focus Blast for Hydreigon. You know what? Let's just do it. What have I done? I sort of want to Giggleton Hammer first turn onto Whimsicott. And protect with Hydreigon. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Because of Moonblast. Does Mega Raichu Y. Fake out Tinkaton. Not Hydreigon. And yeah, there's the Moonblast. I think we can get around this. What I'm going to do is Giggleton Hammer onto Whimsicott. And I'm going to rectify my decision of sending out Hydreigon by swapping it out into Delphox because I think they're going to use Focus Blast onto it. I think that works. These Tailwinds, so it just probably is Focus Blast here. And it is Focus Blast. Okay. We should eat that. Yeah. Giggleton Hammer should bring Whimsicott down to the Sash. And it does. Okay, nice. I think over here we double into Whimsicott. So we use Giggleton Hammer onto Whimsicott. And we use Heat Wave as well. The reason why I'm doubling in is in case Delphox goes down to Zap Cannon. I mean, like, I don't think it will, but at the same time, there's a chance because Delphox isn't that bulky. And we really need Whimsicott gone. Because if it's still here, Hydreigon can't really do anything. These helping. Okay, so Delphox probably does go down here. Zap Cannon. Onto Delphox. And it does actually knock it out. That's why I doubled in. That is the exact reason. Player off. And Whimsicott is finally gone. Hydreigon should have a lot more free reign now, which is good. If they send out Sneasler, which is annoying because of Fake Out, I think we Giggleton Hammer onto Sneasler and we try to use Tailwind with Hydreigon. These Fake Out onto Tinkaton, okay. We should survive Focus Blast because of the Tropical Berry. We do survive, okay. And we do get off Tailwind. I think that Tailwind's active for one more turn, yeah. I think we double protect to stall the last turn of their Tailwind. And then next turn we Giggleton Hammer onto Sneasler. And Earth Power onto Raichu. Okay, Zap Cannon onto Tinkaton, we're protected. And yeah, CC. Okay, well over here we Giggleton Hammer. And we Earth Power. Yeah. They don't swap out. Earth Power. Straight up one-shots Raichu. Hydreigon's actually a beast. Hydreigon is a beast. Giggleton Hammer. Woo! And Sneasler also gets one shot. Our opponent did not see that coming. And they forfeit. That was an uphill battle, but we actually managed to do it. Okay, wait. This is Trick Room. This has to be Trick Room. We have Torkoal and Farigiraf. This has to be Trick Room. So, we're going to bring Cleaver. Because Cleaver always one-shots Farigiraf with X-Scissor. Even if it's max defense with the bold nature. To be fair, we are vulnerable to Fake Out. I think we bring Hydreigon, Tinkaton. And for the last slot, we'll bring Rotom. The reason I want to lead off with Hydreigon is because if this is Water Spout Blastoise, Hydreigon will resist. So yeah. It's Farigiraf and Incineroar. Intimidate. Oh, okay. Now X-Scissor does a one-shot. Now it doesn't. I mean, like, I feel like we still use it. And we use Dark Pulse onto Farigiraf as well. Okay, there's Fake Out onto Hydreigon. X's are, do we get a crit? No crit. Gets Paragraph down to 12%. And they use Trick Room. Okay, well over here we just use Stone Axe onto Incineroar. And Double Pulse Paragraph. I think that actually works. Paragraph uses Protect. And Incineroar uses Parting Shot. Who do they send out? It's Sylveon. Stone Axe. Oh my days, okay. Cleaver coming in clutch. I think that crit actually matters a lot. That actually may be a game-changing crit. I think we just X's onto Sylveon, and we Protect with Hydreigon. Paragraph uses Helping Hand. I don't think Cleaver survives Hyper Voice. Yeah, Cleaver goes down. Sylveon does have the Life Orb, so it also goes down. We're taking it. I'm just going to Rotom in case they send out Blastoise. They do send out Blastoise here, they do. Okay, we're going to Thunderbolt and we'll Dark Pulse onto Paragraph. I think that's the play here. Okay, it's Mega Blastoise. Water Spout won't KO Hydreigon or Rotom here. Helping Hand. I don't think this KOs even with the Helping Hand. It's Dragon Pulse, not Water Spout. Okay, fair enough. Hydreigon does go down. I think this is still fine though. I think this is still cool. Thunderbolt won't KO Blastoise, but it should do good damage. Yeah, I guess Blastoise down into the red. Trick Room's up for probably one more turn. Yeah, I think we double Protect here to start the last turn. Yeah, and then next turn we Electro Web and Gigaton Hammer onto Paragraph. Water Pulse onto Tinkaton. Doesn't work because we're protected. And yeah, Trick Room's gone here. We're gonna use Electro Web and then Gigaton Hammer onto Paragraph. Hopefully Electro Web does not miss Blastoise. To be fair, I am not risking it. Gigaton Hammer has to kill Paragraph here. Like, it actually has to. Thunderbolt kills Blastoise. Gigaton Hammer does kill Paragraph. And I think we win this. Incineroar comes back out. But yeah, we just Hydro Pump and play rough. We actually survived Trick Room, which isn't easy. So big up Tinkaton. And yeah, in my opinion, I think Tinkaton's heavily slept on. But let me know what you guys think of it in the comments. And go check out the video on my second channel. Once again, it'll be in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.